That mic wasn't on, but it's on now. So that's cool. What's up? What's up, Karma? How we doing? We have a fun matchup. We have Ascendancy against Lotus Field, as we all find it cool and exciting. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Yeah, only because the other people weren't sitting down. So I kind of went with the only match that was going on. So that's up. Uh, so we didn't trigger the Ascendancy to loot. I don't know if that was a choice. Also, if Josh had an untapped land, so Josh technically just won the game, but I don't think he knows that. Because he could have played the stomping ground in his hand, I believe. Um, I gotta make sure it's a stomping ground before I keep talking. I'm pretty sure it's a stomping ground. Chalk it in. Cast the Awakening. Cast the Consider. Untap your lands. Cast the Expressive Iteration. Untap the other two lands. Or tap them and untap them. You know, do the whole Ascendancy thing. But it's a thing that Josh might not know. Because it's the first time playing the deck. But yep, that's definitely a stomping ground. Sag. Vizier, make an extra mana. We now have 5. We are going to two of it and dig. Well, so the only reason it scares me for Josh is maybe he doesn't know exactly how the combo works. And that Jeskai's Ascendancy is going to be able to untap all of his lands every single time he casts a spell. That is where the concern comes in for me. Um, so, Lucas got another turn. And Lucas has a Besage You in hand, but it doesn't really matter. Because he has 2 Ascendancies. I did not believe he had to Besage You earlier. He might have, I guess. And maybe Josh is masterminding, plotting around it. But the amount that Lucas is dead here is incredible. Because not only is he going to get to loot twice, if he chooses to, he's going to get to untap twice and make so much mana. Live in a car. Nice. Josh is at 18 though. Oh gosh, is Josh gonna knock his deck off the table? Besage You one of them. It does not matter. We still just kill him. We wait, Josh. Josh, we wait. Please wait. Oh no, we didn't wait. Consider was the effect to untap. We didn't wait. Here we go. Hmm. Hidetsugu? Is that how you say it? Hidetsugu? I don't even know how to say it. If that's correct. The over under is ever. I don't think he will. I hope everybody dies the combo. Bro, that's all we got at this shop. It's so bad that Kyle's got manboard Ashioks, man. So, he ain't trying to lose. He ain't letting people fetch for the lands. He ain't letting people play graveyard cards because somebody plays Bolas Citadel. Kyle's a monster. Mainboard Narsets, mainboard Ashioks. Never mind. I thought Josh being greedy, casting to consider didn't matter, had a treasure cruise. Wait, Josh, we're gonna resolve this? We have to draw 3, homie. Just pick them up. Oh, we're reading now. Oh god, we got the manas. Pick up. Oh, I thought you were telling me. Oh man, y'all killing me already. I think honestly, this is the part where Lucas is like, "Yeah, man, listen, you don't have to float mana. I know you got mana. You have so much. Like it doesn't even matter. There's nothing in your deck that you can't cast." We got we got an opt-in hand. It's in foreign, so I don't know if he actually knows what the card is. Cool, I just had to sneeze and I was dying. Ah, just pour it on, Josh. Sure, you can't cast projectors. You caught me, my bad. My bad. Can't cast cards not legal in my Pioneer format, Pog. Alright. Josh got game 1. Casually talking about copying dual lands. Cool. Let you guys go. Oh, recovery. Says I'm not flipping it because it's getting sacked to a Lotus field here after bit. So, no point. That is being stage. That is being the stage. So he's already got Lotus field. So he's grabbing another Besage, which I believe you already had one in hand. So Luke's playing bully ball. Josh still at 20. He didn't shock in his land originally. At least I don't think he did. Hi, Josh. It's your turn to combo and win. Good luck. It's not possible from here, but, good luck. Growth Spiral. Did Zach just have all the same arts as me? This looks exactly like mine. Job, Tata. Like creature. Say go. Trying to see what's on Luke's hand. I know he has a copy of full art beside you, but it looked like he had a copy that's not full art as well. So it's a little weird. Says play land pass. He doesn't want to put this ascendancy down for it to get cracked, but I think you're supposed to. Because the last thing that you want to happen to you right here is for you to get thought distortion. If you're in Josh's spot. And look at just Vizier cycling away. Has 2 floating mana. Blue. He could have technically floated a different mana because he would have had a blue floating anyway, in case he's trying to cast the ultimatum. Not that it would matter too much. Blue, 2 blue would be what he would need now. The green gets another Thesmy stage. He's going to be able to play it as his land drop for turn. Make it also a copy of Lotus Field. Be kind of gross. Use 2 blue. Does exactly that. And he says, alright, Josh, go ahead. Good luck, sir. Limits. Nice comment. Jam the card. I don't think, like, obviously it kind of sucks to get your Ascendancy hit with a Beseiju, but I think you got to do it sooner than later. Because the longer you wait, the worse off it's going to be for you. That just allows them to get close, especially when you're playing against a combo deck, because you're just like giving him extra turns to just do it. And just hold on to it forever, because he's going to leave up 2 mana no matter what. Like, there's not really a point for Lucas to ever tap out to that extent. What if Josh is just a psycho, has Tails End in his deck, and when he tries to Beseiju this, he Tails Ends it? Does that work? It's an activated ability, right? I guess I'd have to read Tails End. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Get him. Thing is blown up. A little surprised to see Josh not try to do anything with that on the stack. For example, he had a couple considers in hand. He could have started to cast them because he would still be able to untap his Sylvan Keratin in response to the Beseiju. And just dig for a second copy of the Ascendancy and then play it after. Because again, you would still be left with 3 mana. He Beseijus. He has to try to win that very next turn. But now, with as much mana as Lucas has, it's pretty hard for him not to get there. If he just has any relevant spells. You better discard a card. That's what I thought. Well, I think Josh just passed the turn. I think he just played Ascendancy and said pass. So then that would offer up the priority. Oh, yeah. Josh is just dead here. I mean, I guess not guaranteed dead here, but like, and he doesn't die. Technically, Lucas just wins the game. I'm so he's gonna go to 10. Um, yeah, just a little bit surprised Josh didn't like just do anything in response. He just kind of was like, yeah, sure. Which again, new to the deck, it'll happen. 'Cause I'll go out and tell him, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I could have done that, couldn't I?" And I'd be like, "Yes, sir. Yes, you could have." We like to provide tips, and Lucas might even tell him after the game. Ah, Louis is getting his color wheel out. Basically, if my opponents ever cast up here, and then they break out a color wheel like that, I'm probably chalking it up. You forgot to untap, sir. You don't get to now. Oh yeah, get him, Josh. Get him. Josh tried. Bruh. Find your win con. Send us to game 3. Get us there. Where is this at? Nice. I need the round thing up because I didn't have it up before. Cool. Just got it up now. Well, there's an omniscience. Josh says, I don't need to see nothing else. Just puts one back. I think Josh already has this land that he's planning to play. He's got the mana still on the board. Foretelling. It's like when your infect opponent puts an infect counter out just to have you squirming. We're gonna opt. Cool. Temple Gardens on top. We bottom it. We don't mess it up like we do with considers and accidentally bin it, or do the opposite where we think we're opting but we're actually supposed to put the card in the bin from a consider. Stomping Ground. Go. Luke's probably pretty pumped to hear that. Josh just wants us to not be able to sage you. Yeah, it's just me. It's all me. So Josh is thinking one of two things with him getting a Lotus Field. Is either that he has a Besiju in hand, or he absolutely needed to get to Lotus Field. Oh, oh mama. We're gonna play homie. I forgot people were just about this card again. Oh Lord. Funny. Or at least some people are about the card again, I guess. Not everybody's playing it. Can I just get text box, please? Monastery Mentor. Cool card. You haven't seen it in a while. Card viewer's working. Good job, Taryn. Proud of you. I haven't seen this card in a while. Probably a good thing. But yeah, I'm so totally down to play Sedgemoor. The only problem is these decks play the other four colors and not that one. Which I guess it's not a big deal. Like, they could just play it. They don't really care anyway most of the time. But yeah, it definitely dodges the big issue that you're worried about in terms of like, oh, I don't really have to play my Ascendancy. I'll just play this guy and then make Lotus Field remove a creature. Yeah, it's just like, good luck, man. You know? Oh my goodness. And we're playing in Ascendancy. Josh out here playing cards, getting twisted. Hits him 4. Those counters do go away. So they're not even counters, prowess, but you know. Very unlikely that unless this is literally Besagio, that I was gonna say. So we got this. I don't even know if Josh cares. I'm gonna say that Lucas at 16, because I can't imagine what he would have gained life from if this Monastery Mentor is like a 4/4 that hit him. So, Lucas, there are, in this spot, we basically have 3 animated lands. It is very possible if these are just like 4 spells, even 3 spells, like we're just getting cracked for a ton and just have to win on the next turn. Oh no. It's gonna feel so bad if we just start off with the treasure cruise. Unless we have to pay our entire mana for it. Never mind. Doesn't feel near as bad as it could have. That could have been so much worse. Do not know what's in Josh's hand. Never mind. We just, hopefully for him, you play a land and you just silence him on his upkeep and say, alright, come back to my turn. Good luck. That's all he really has to do. He has a Ketria Triumph though. So I do not know if he made a land drop. He only has teamer colors available, being blue, red, and green. We're swinging for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go to 9. So Josh did not have a white mana. He shows him and just says, I don't have a white mana. You're allowed to do whatever you want. So he's taking the free cycles here, has a hidden strings in hand, playing around dispute a little bit. Not necessarily because he has to, just like because he has enough mana, but it's better to get as much as you can before you go for something. We're going to net 4. Don't know what 4 mana total we're netting, so we have... Yeah, so he's showing John he's netting 2 black, and he has 4 blue. What if he gets to dispute this ultimatum? It won't matter because he has enough mana for it. But it was a nice try. This is where you can technically dispute it, but it won't really matter. You'll pay for it, grab different piles. This game's all but pretty well chalked up, I believe. Also, Lucas, I think, has a pour over the pages in his hand. So it's even a little bit more over than it was before. Thought distortion is a grab right now. Omniscience, thought distortion, and a pour. Is that what I saw? That's kind of crazy. So omniscience, thought, or peer. I thought it was a thought distortion. My bad, chat. I thought he was going completely crazy. It was just like, yeah, I'm gonna cast the thought distortion here. I was like, that seems very unreasonable. If only that hollowed fountain was untapped, Josh would be taking the game home as he has a silence in hand. But here is no other choice other than to put the omniscience back and pray that Lucas somehow has it on the very bottom and doesn't find any of the tutor effects, so on and so forth. We're getting a ton of YouTube subs. If you're here in the chat, thanks. But if you're not, thanks for subbing on YouTube, Pog. Cast Pier, go to 4. Did you mess up counting? Well, there's the omniscience. There's a couple hidden strings. There's game. It's all but tied up. I mean, they're just tied up. Lucas is just gonna basically we're in what's called garbage time, chat. Or as they would say in sports. Put this omniscience on the stack. Call it a day. Josh says, man, this silence sucks. This silence feels so bad. Alright, this game's over. I don't know what's happening now. We're moving on. Lucas is gonna get it. Josh just threw his whole hand in the graveyard because he didn't care.